you've recently filed your Maryland medical malpractice or your childbirth injury case, and now you have some new information that was not in your original complaint. You're still early in the process. Is there anything that you can do? Want to know what I'm getting at here? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I am a childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And I would like to quickly talk with you today about this question. Let's say that you have recently filed your case. You went through the Healthcare Alternative Dispute Resolution Office. You got your transfer order. You're sitting in circuit court. You recently filed your case. You're ready to go. And now you have come up with some new information that was just been discovered. What can you do? Well, before I answer that question, I want to let you know that I'm going to give you just some general information. And because this type of information or this type of question can be very fact specific, if you have an attorney, you definitely want to talk with your attorney about this type of information. But in general, what you can do is if you recently filed and you have some information that has just come up to you and that you need to get this information into the case, and it is material information, then you can file what we call an amended complaint. So let's say, for example, that you have sued this hospital and you've sued the doctor and you've sued a couple of nurses, and you find out that one of the nurses does not work for the hospital, but that this nurse works for another agency. This is very important information. And so what you can do is you can file an amended complaint to have this new information reflected into the complaint, because you want to go ahead and make sure you have the title of the nurse right, and you also may want to bring in that nurse's employer. So you can amend your complaint when we're talking about information like this. Now, again, like I said, this is general information, and you want to talk this over with your attorney before going forward in a situation like this, because there may also be some things that you have to do in the Healthcare Alternative Dispute Resolution Office too. So again, you want to make sure that you talk this over with your attorney in a situation like this. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about this? Because I'm trying to give you insight into this process. I'm trying to give you some general information that will help you understand what goes on behind the scenes in a Maryland childbirth injury or a medical malpractice case or wrongful death case stemming on an error made by a medical professional. If you have more questions about your situation, or you realize, you know what, it's time for me to now talk with someone, this is what I invite you to do. And remember, it costs you absolutely nothing to take this next step. And what is this next step? Pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer Maryland medical malpractice, childbirth injury, and wrongful death questions just like yours all the time, and I'll be glad to take some time and listen to your story. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys here at Boston Law Group LLC, and we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.